Nothing like a fresh brewed cup of coffee in your own home. I would like to welcome you to my home this evening. My name is Carolyn Gerken. I also would like to take this time to thank you for allowing me to change the venue at the last moment. As a certified CNA with some nursing experience and a real estate agent and an entrepreneur, I would like to speak to you about parents, about the baby. We are all baby boomers, and we need to start preparing for their future. I would like to speak to you regarding assisting seniors with their daily needs, which supports God's fundamentals, core values, and love, honor, cherish. This perseverance and self-esteem and respect is due to them. It is my intention to share with you statistics that show seniors living in their own homes superior to those of nursing homes. Home is where the heart is. We have all heard this before. As a real estate agent, I used this when I was selling my homes. I actually had a sticker on the back of my vehicle that said, "Home is where the heart is." I'm planning to share 3 points with you this evening. Point 1, according to the Journal of American Geriatric Society, the Pareto principle is an 80-20 rule. 80% of seniors stay in their own homes till their passing. 20% go into nursing homes. Some die within 3 to 5 months, some within 6 to 8 months. 12 to 18 months is the lifespan of most seniors in a nursing home. According to Psalms 71:9, do not cast me away when I am old. Do not forsake me when my strength is gone. There are other wonderful scriptures in the Bible that we can follow when taking care of our family members. One would be 1 Timothy 5:8. Another would be John 19, verses 26 and 27, where Jesus is in the garden with his mother, and he looks to his mother and says, "Let this be your son." He looks at a beloved disciple and says, "Let this be your mother." And it was. Point 2, costs. Costs can be astronomical when living in a nursing home. So I'm going to give you a breakdown. To change out the thresholds or to have aluminum thresholds in your home are approximately $50 each. These can be bought online or at Office Depot. Widening doorways, approximately $400, and some of the doors are $28 to $30 each, once again, at Home Depot, depending on what you would need to do for the widening. Most doors are wide enough for your standard wheelchairs on the entries. I also want to talk to you about walkers, wheelchairs, retro lifts for tubs. These things are not always a necessity in the beginning, but basically you're looking at about $5,000 to retro the home so that it is safe for the senior to stay in their own home. That's less than 1 month's cost of a nursing home. And this can be broken down into different months. Point 3, companionships. Companionship is very important for seniors so that they don't feel lonely. So I suggest having someone come in within 10 to 15 hours a week so that they will get used to someone coming into their home and spending time with them. B, alternating companionship with family members, friends. This should increase approximately 20 to 30 hours a week. Once again, this is so that they're familiar with someone coming in and they don't feel like they're being invaded and their privacy has been taken away from them. C, this is when we get into a full-time, when we need someone with that person around the clock for safety reasons. It's very important that you have this alternated between a companion, maybe a caregiver, maybe a family member, maybe a friend. I also want to just stress to you that this is the most important time of your parents' life, and this is going to be a very important thing to them at that time. This can be offset by bringing in someone to live with them. This costs the expenses. They're less if they have a home, and it can be shared with the food costs and the other things. You would need maybe respite, maybe a family member alternating this with that caregiver. To sum it up, it's better for seniors to live in familiar surroundings. Statistics show they live longer lives and are less apt to succumb to depression. This will also keep them from feeling cast off and not loved, or you're after their money. It follows the golden rule that the Bible instructs us to do, to take care of our family members and widows. I have some handouts for you if you're interested that talk about all of the different things that I've told you about. Also, I have a flyer on fewer people living in nursing home with USA Today. So I would like to leave you with this one point. Methuselah lived to be 969. No word of how long he lasted after entering a nursing home. Thank you and have a nice evening.